Right, I can't believe I'm actually saying these words, but Calafiori is finally an Arsenal player. After all of that speculation, all of that nonsense, it's finally been done. And we can finally look forward to an addition in defence, because this is something which we've needed for a while. I think even with Kivior still there, I think this is something which, especially on that left side, because I don't trust Zinchenko as a defender anymore. And I think we've needed a left-sided defender to almost help Tomiyasu, Timber, those guys. Timber's just coming back. So we needed a defender coming in. So I think it's very smart business. And if you look at the team right now, so if you've got White at right back, you've got Saliba and Gabriel at centre-back. And let's just say hypothetically you've got Tomiyasu at left-back. That means it's only really Timber and Kivior. And I think if Kivior is your third choice defender, I think he's very, very good. If he's your second choice, then I worry slightly. But now with Calafiori in, Kivior will be our third choice. And I think it's so smart because we can play him at left back, we can play him as a left centre back. And it just means there's slightly less pressure on Tomiyasu and Timber. Timber's just come back from injury, so he's going to be a bit rusty for a while. Even though he's been back for quite a while, it's a big injury. When you do your ACL, it's a massive, massive injury to come back from. So we need to give him time. And Tomiyasu's injury prone. And I think what will help Tomiyasu is if he's got Calafiori in front of him, it means we can, give Tomiyasu a little bit of time to try and get back into the team. Because if we rush Tomiyasu too early on, then I think he's one of these players that there's a big chance of him getting injured. So at least with Calafiori there, we can relax a bit and know that we're not overusing him. We're not overusing Tomiyasu too much with that. So I'm happy. It's a big signing. It's someone who really shone at the Euros. Even though Italy had a poor campaign, I think he was the shining light for Italy. And I think what helps us is now he can now properly enjoy a pre-season with us, because it can't have been good for him to be constantly linked with moves and being told that Arsenal haven't got enough money and Bologna are demanding this, and it's not good for the player. So now hopefully we can get him to have a proper pre-season with us. But regards to the player, I've only seen him play for Italy in the Euros. I'm not going to pretend that I know him. I'm not going to pretend like I know how he plays. I've seen YouTube clips. I saw him at the Euros. He looked very good at the Euros. But the scouts, Arteta, they'll know more than we do. And if they think he's a good player, he certainly looked good at the Euros, but if they think he's a good player, I trust it. Their track record is amazing, especially in recent years. So, I'm looking forward to actually seeing more of him, because I don't have time to watch the Italian league. I really don't. So we can't just pretend we know how he's going to play. But from the little bits I saw from him in the Euros, he's very, very good at coming out from the back. He's comfortable. He's one of these players you don't feel like he's going to give the ball away. You always feel like the ball is protected and he's going to not give it away, and that's important. And yeah, another left-sided defender in the team. What it means for Kivior, I don't know, but I would keep Kivior, because I don't trust Zinchenko as the third defender. I think if Zinchenko stays, I want to see Zinchenko come into midfield in certain matches. If we're playing against an Ipswich at home, no disrespect to Ipswich, but that kind of team, that's where I'd like to see Zinchenko. If we want to rest Rice, for example, we can bring Zinchenko in and he can do a decent job. But that's my take on it. I think it'll be nice for Kivior to still be part of it, because you never know, we might need a third choice. And I think Kivior done enough last season for me to say that he'd be a good third choice defender. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's all done.